Hello friends, welcome. In this lecture we are going to focus on the topic oscillation, and in this topic we take the subtopic period of a linear SHM. We already discussed in your earlier lecture about the linear SHM and also the period of linear SHM. When the particle performing linear SHM, then the time required to complete one vibration. When it starts from the extreme position, then its one vibration is completed. Then the time required to complete one vibration, it is called as period of SHM. And now we have to obtain the expression for the period of linear SHM. For this, consider a particle having mass m is performing a linear SHM of an amplitude A. When it is at mean position, then its speed is maximum and displacement is 0. Suppose at any instant of time it is at a distance p during its motion, x is the displacement of that particle from the mean position. Then at this position, suppose p, the displacement is given by is x is equal to a sin omega t plus phi. This is the expression for the displacement of the particle when it is at position p at any instant of time. X is equal to a sin omega t plus phi, where a is its amplitude, omega is angular frequency, and t is the time at which instant at that instant we obtain the displacement equation. Phi is its initial phase. Now the displacement at time t plus twice pi upon omega at this time. Now the displacement at this time, here twice pi upon omega, we add this time in this at this instant. The displacement of the particle at time t plus twice omega is suppose given by here x dash equal to here amplitude a sin here omega. Here we have to replace this time by this time omega into time t plus twice pi upon omega plus initial phase phi. A sin omega t plus twice pi omega plus phi. Therefore, here x dash equal to a sin, the next term is omega t plus twice pi plus phi, and therefore x dash equal to a sin 2 pi omega t plus phi. It is the formula for sin 2 pi plus theta is equal to sin theta, and that is why here this angle is suppose theta. Then I can write here x dash equal to a sin omega t plus phi. It is observed that from equation 1 and 2 it is observed that particle, it is at the same position, it is in the same state of oscillation, means displacement is same from the mean position and direction of motion is also same. Therefore, from equation 1 and 2 it is observed that x is equal to x dash, means particle is at the same position, means this is the minimum time. This is the minimum time in which it completes its one rotation. This is the minimum time in which it repeats its motion. Therefore, this time is nothing but the period of SHM, because when a set of moments repeats again and again after regular interval of time, it is the period of that linear SHM. We know that, okay? That is why here x equal to x dash. Therefore, this particle is at here at time t. The displacement at time t is x is equal to a sin omega t plus phi. Now the displacement at time again t plus twice pi upon omega, it is again here a sin omega t plus phi. Therefore these two displacement are same, means particle is at the same position. Therefore the time in which it repeats its motion. This time, suppose this t1 is suppose t and t2 is, here we take t plus twice pi upon omega. Then this difference in the time t2 minus t1 we take, then we get twice pi upon omega. Means this is the minimum time in which this motion repeats, linear motion repeats, and therefore the period of linear SHM is given by t is equal to twice pi here upon omega. This is the expression for the period of the particle performing linear SHM. And we know that from the second order differential equation, omega is given by, we know that this omega is given by here omega is given by, from the definition, omega square is given by k by m, and therefore omega is equal to under root k by m. If we put this value in this equation, then we get t is equal to twice pi upon under root k by m. Then finally we can write t is equal to twice pi under root m by k. This is the expression for the period of the particle performing linear SHM. This is the expression for period. T is equal to twice pi under root m by k. Also the frequency of oscillation is given by n is equal to, we know that frequency is the reciprocal of the period, and we get the expression for the period as twice pi. T is equal to twice pi under root m by k, and that is why your frequency is given by n is equal to 1 upon twice pi. If we take the reciprocal of this, then we get k by m. This is the expression for the frequency of the particle performing linear SHM. Also the period can be expressed as, as follows. We know that t is given by twice pi upon omega. From this, twice pi upon omega is the period of SHM. Therefore t is equal to twice pi upon omega, and here I can write twice pi upon omega as k by m. Where k is the force constant, m is the mass of that particle performing linear SHM. K is the force constant, F is equal to kx. We know that F is equal to minus kx, and therefore in magnitude we can write F is equal to kx, and therefore k is equal to F by x. This is the restoring force per unit displacement. It is called as force constant. If I put this value in this equation, then we get twice pi under root, here instead of k I can write here F by x upon m, therefore twice pi upon under root. Again force from the Newton's second law of motion, F is equal to force relation, force equal to mass into acceleration, therefore mass into acceleration upon displacement upon meter, and here I can write twice pi upon here m a upon m into x, therefore m into m, here m and m is cancelled, therefore we can write twice pi under root a by x. This is another expression for the period of the particle performing linear SHM. It is another expression. T is equal to twice pi upon under root a by x, where a is the angular acceleration, x is the angular a is the acceleration, linear acceleration, and x is the linear displacement, and that is why here the period can also express as twice pi upon your linear acceleration or acceleration per unit displacement, and the same equation in angular SHM we get t is equal to twice pi upon here alpha by theta. Means here alpha means angular acceleration, theta is angular displacement, and that is why T is equal to, we can write here twice pi upon under root, twice pi upon under root angular acceleration per unit angular displacement, per unit angular displacement. This is the expression for the period. Thus, the expression of the period of a particle performing linear SHM is given by T is equal to twice pi under root m by k. Frequency is given by 1 upon twice pi under root k by m, and here it can be also expressed as T is equal to twice pi upon under root a by x, means twice pi upon under root acceleration per unit displacement. This can be the different forms of the period of the particle performing linear SHM, and these three formulas are very important concerning with the entrance exam. Therefore, focus on these points. There also, you know that in case of angular SHM we get T is equal to twice pi upon under root alpha by theta, means angular acceleration per unit angular displacement. Okay, understand it? I hope you understand the topic of this angular SHM and also the expression for the period of SHM. Goodbye. Thank you.